Hi, my name's Gracie, and today I'm going to be making a breakfast egg sandwich. And it's a really simple meal. It's really quick if you have to be out the door fast. What I'm going to use is 1 slice of Dave's whole wheat bread, and then a handful of spinach, and then I'm going to be using some turkey sausage and eggs. And where I get my food for this recipe is I usually get the eggs and spinach from Trader Joe's, and then these turkey sausages and Dave's bread, you can just easily get it from Costco. So what I'm gonna do first is put my bread in the toaster. And you don't have to cook it for too long, it depends on how crispy you like it. I'll put mine in the toaster at the 3 setting. And while that is being toasted, I'm going to crack my egg open and take a little whisk and whisk it up. This recipe is super easy, and my mom used to make it for me before I had school, like in high school and junior high. So you can just add different variations to the recipe. Like I said, if using sausage, you can use bacon, but I just like sausage because it's a little healthier than bacon. So I'm gonna turn on my pan to a low heat, like 4 or 3, and I'm gonna take out some coconut oil and spray it on my pan. I prefer to use coconut oil than normal oil because I just like coconut oil better. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a handful of spinach. You can use however much spinach you want, but spinach usually always gets really small when you cook it. So when you use a lot of spinach, it'll get really small and end up being not that much. I'm just using a big handful, and I'm gonna slice it, put it in a bundle and just slice it, and then cut it up for as small as I want. And then I'm gonna wait for the pan to get a little hotter. And while that's getting warmer, I'm going to take out a piece of sausage. I usually use 1 piece of sausage because I'm not super hungry this morning. But you can use however many sausages you want. And I just cut it once down the middle, and then I cut it in half again, and then I cut it in little cubes after that. And then I usually give a little piece to my dog. So now I'm going to put the spinach into the pan because it's heated up. I usually let the spinach cook a little longer because it takes some time to get smaller. And I'm just going to use this wooden spatula to move the spinach around and make sure it gets warm and is heating up properly. And while that is heating up, I'm going to turn on the toast and make sure it's as toasty as I like it. This meal is really good for you because it has spinach, and spinach has a lot of good vitamins and antioxidants for you. And the whole grain bread is way better for you than the white bread, but you can use whatever you want. I just prefer the Dave's whole grain bread. And once the spinach is like this, a little cooked, I'm going to add in the sausage. And the sausage doesn't need to cook that long before adding the egg because it just needs to get warmed up. So once I feel like the sausage is warm enough, I'm going to add my whisked egg. And I choose to scramble my eggs, but you can cook your eggs sunny side up or however you like them. I just think for breakfast sandwiches and for my personal preference, eggs that are scrambled are better. And while that's cooking, I'm going to put in a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. I'm cooking the pan with a lower heat because I don't want my eggs to burn. I want them to be nice and fluffy. So just going to mix those around a little bit, just scramble them around the pan. I'm going to let those cook. I'm going to grab my toast. You can put butter on your toast if you want, but I'm not going to because I don't really want butter, but you can if you want. You can add a lot of different variations onto this. Buttered toast, not wheat toast, 2 slices of bread to make it a full sandwich. Whatever you want to do. Okay. So my eggs are cooked. Once your eggs look like this, there's a little bit of brown and they're not super runny anymore, you can go ahead and turn the heat off in the pan, or you can keep them in longer if you like your eggs burnt. But if not, just pull them out right onto the bread. And this is what it should look like, a little bit nicer with the eggs all on top of the bread. And yeah, that's my healthy breakfast that I eat almost every morning.